My men shall same free ra La Liga game to dwa e was Spain. Real Madrid Shebako Osasuna intimi Antica. Madrid first game with me and the 3 maximum points. That's the most important thing I need here will game nim say Madrid. Everybody we know wait me wini. Se o check last season Barcelona the 88 points na G League. Madrid enya 84 points. Now last season the points difference between Real Madrid and Barcelona was 4 points. So it means it's a new season where Real Madrid pursue La Liga and free Barcelona and say every single point to be on bed drop will be a big disadvantage. At the Real Madrid bobo kuno. Most especially say Real Madrid nim say after the season I say and so one shall see ye no shall see a drop of points early stage a bit more affect you mono. And Tienra say na a very important say Real Madrid a bit me enya that victory against a team friend say Osasuna. Enti was 3 points me ball mabaso. By Ken, game nanka say course no. Real Madrid able 659 accurate passes. Passes are a accurate answer. And omunya 71% of ball possession. The Chani say Alonso Esther ni clear. A possession based football and Alonso pesa Real Madrid for no ebo. And ultra possession based football na Alonso pesa Real Madrid for bona. Principles are omube apply no. Yehun say obey here accuracy in their passing because a possession and before so obey to my possession and what's our passes no accurate. So accuracy in their possession. And what's the movement of the ball? Omutiminya no mutiminya dominates our possession no. Creating of spaces and also mutiminya. Combination play and also mutiminya. Mobility and also mutiminya. Patience and a teamship. And tiania di adapt Alonso Apple Real Madrid for a style of playing. And it's our possession no, and the media generating or more chances are also more creative. And Raken, you must Madrid a dominating possession. Passes no more dominate. By questioning say, sa possession passes no, or more the creative chances be briana. That's the most important thing. Which Enra me who is that? Enra found Real Madrid enya 659 accurate passes. Enya 71% of ball possession no. Chances of mu creating na a dos one which you know. Enra dia me hu say Real Madrid bobo ko ni pani say. Na omo lack dynamism in the final third. Madrid ebetima pass ball na omo ben Osasuna half na. Won say players no ade wo so mutimi ya ebetima mo create chances na emba. Sa dynamism na emba. Enti anka wo expect Real Madrid players ne say omedru Osasuna final third no. Players ne ability say ombetime exhibit fluid movements. Aye betima bo ometimi aye proactive na change ama omenya quick tempo e offensive third na emba. Enti ball no di duro anim ho a omo be pass around sa na omo ye static, omo ye slow. Enti emfa hu say no Real Madrid pass ball ni bebre no, omo do the final third akin na omo ye very static, na omo ye slow e wo Sasuna final third. Enti na Real Madrid for lucky ade e kan say dynamism in the final third. De no omo sa e lucky baako eye player obemo omo line breaking passes because Osasuna for ni city deep. Already Osasuna for ni use deep block obo 5 at the back. Ne midfielders 4 no Ruben Garcia, Aiba, Lucas Torra munyina asa betri. Enti omo defending in a deep block. Omo gwetri. Enti se team egwetri a wose wunya player obetima ma defense splitting pass. Ne pass ba ko betime bi opponent ha. Wasiti deep nim. Enu na Real Madrid for lake obi obema wasa defense splitting pass no. Then again, no more say lake ball manipulation. Play ojiba obe use ne body. Obe use ne skills. Edi ewura opposition ni team because omo defend deep. Ewo ma na abrante fence Mbappe ye sa ade no. Ba na Madrid lake sa ade no. Enti emfa ho ne ball na Real Madrid boy no. Omunya 659 accurate passes by shot on target 5. Big chance ebe mu ye 1. Enti offensive third no Real Madrid e was say omutimi improve. So after the game, and omubusa Alonso say Madrid ball no omukura ball no by no mutimi create. Unima asema Alonso kan. Alonso say oman prepare say Osasuna bebo deep block. Do omo prepare ne say no munim so Osasuna every use high block. I was na me surprised kakra because Osasuna ye nim no okosia team kese bia wa we a Osasuna ST deep. Enti na eye me wan say Alonso ka say oman prepare for deep block. Enti enu asa de ne affect Real Madrid team no. By baby a eye positive amani je ni second. Real Madrid e defend na mani je hu. Na me problem kese pa how Real Madrid for bit without the ball be ye. Unsa Osasuna a transitional team. And omobo counter attacking football. Enra unse Real Madrid crabo na triggers or Real Madrid crabo no omu defensive shape triggers awareness. And anytime you are not Real Madrid defender defend the ball. By Keno Kai last season, say Real Madrid defender ebe no allow opponent in the ball naba. And time you are not pressure so. By enra game na me hu na nko gu sa defend with the ball, which na a very positive on the part of Real Madrid. And Tiama Osasuna and Timian Bomo counter and a transitional game no. But a first game for Real Madrid. Alonso ne Real Madrid team no e be take time and no metimi ball at the highest level. By baby am ni je kakra no be to say Arnold. Kenenra Arnold nkofo nya abochem fama no the first game. Enye easy sa. Me ogidie say Arnold ebe pick it up. Me hu say nkofo asase e criticize Arnold. By me ogidie with the qualities no betimi improve. Obi to say Alvaro Carreras enra na the performance onya decent game and na enye bad. As time goes on be picking form. Dean House in there was settled already. Proper ball playing center back. When the long balls and the passes accuracy, the house and the again was settled very well. Master Antoine, or there's some kind of energy be buyer. I say, or you determine so prove unko for or remedy bobo konim. Vinicius Junior in your bad season last season. I think said this season also Vini. Esa see yaki kana ho. And Rodrygo the again. Alonso say or can the plans na ho ba mi hu ne sa. Ken ye wo walk up you. Walk up you be here playing time. No what me again no form. Onim say 7 games are to so ni nyina no or bench. Alonso by 7 games are to so ni nyina no Rodrygo e bench. And ohwe games are Alonso by a Real Madrid abo averagely Rodrygo average 16 minutes per game. Say right wing go no Brahim Diaz Master Antoine mu ya teki sa nod no ahead of Rodrygo. Say Rodrygo so betina na by January situation here the same again was a brand team to no for because you will walk up here but Real Madrid 1-0 win, narrow win, 3 points near very important. Enra na menu di nkomo about Marc Casado. Say 2 Premier League clubs pe Marc Casado. West Ham ana Wolves omu nyina aba say omu pe Marc Casado. Na ni edidi nkomo no hu enra sa ken. Onim say enesu 2 teams abeka ho. For Marc Casado. Teams o mabeka ho no Como ana Real Betis. Como ene Robertis abeka clubs or more Pema Casado. So far, akwakoye 4. Como, Robertis, West Ham, and Wolves. Barca enye se chinchino mbeton boy no. Boy ne so nye na adwen se chinchino peso free Barcelona bobu kunim. Nemum Barcelona for ne decide say Casado na abeka chrom so peso kwa Barca ye willing to sell. Barca sika o mo pay for Marc Casado no. 30 million euros plus. Anything below 30 million the Barca NG. By as it stands now, Como ene Robertis anene omabeka hu so mo pa brand friend say Marc Casado. Na kinti asem wi. Oko Manchester. Ye say Amorim decide say Ugarte ne Casemiro ne be pre-position. Ana Bruno Fernandes ana Kobe Menu ne be pre-position. Eno ana Kobe Menu camp Stella agency for no say omani nje ho. Omani nje hu ni nyina na ye say there is no way say Kobe Menu be to Bruno Fernandes. So it means say Kobe Menu minutes this season ebe form. Onya more minutes embo because say say Kobe Menu compete Bruno Fernandes a menu mienu o ka no kra ebe dey so betu no. Unless say maybe say Kobe Menu Bruno Fernandes enya suspension and say injury on so clone time bra. Enti Kobe Menu agency Stella agency for no o ma catch Manchester for say o many nje de ekoso with Kobe Menu no already. Atletico Madrid for by Anfa Spurs by Anfa Kobe Menu will contract to 2027 and over 1 year option and only a club option. Enti Kobe Menu compete Bruno Fernandes no for a year position and a playing time no. Stella Group promo and a year agents edema a Kobe Menu no so many enje ho. Manchester ho minim se fiti enra ya bani na hu sa story ni bia me hu bi na eye mesere na me mpese ma beka say yes Manchester after say omantimi enya Carlos Baliba no omo ko Real Madrid akwa akofa Camavinga enra sa story ne popi up aba na minim se nokra bi enim enti na manka no Manchester United for ene omo di aba say omo mfa offer bi anko Real Madrid for Camavinga camp eto so a confirm say omo ne Manchester ending komo bia Real Madrid for so say omunya any offer for Camavinga. Enti sa story na na mabonten say Manchester United dey cover Camavinga no. As it stands now, Manchester enfa bid bianco Real Madrid say omo pe Camavinga. delegation be free Turkey akopie mu UK sa delegation ni free Galatasaray aso eye omo ko Manchester City akosia Hugo Viana na ni no mo kosia ni nyina no e ya branch e friend say Manuel Kanji deal with Galatasaray no enti delegation no akwa ene meeting ne beba so ena anwumre on say ken Galatasaray for offer mo de koma Manchester City for Manuel Kanji no Galatasaray for so betua 50 million pounds ana add-ons ni 2 million pounds Manchester City for say omo pay 60 million pounds ana add-ons ni 1 million ni nyina no Galatasaray for say omo betua 70 million pounds by 17 no 50 million pounds ana a guarantee fee na 2 million pounds aye add-ons Man City say 70 million pounds no Gala for ni betua 16 a guarantee fee na add-ons ni 1 enti na nwumre Galatasaray and Manchester City for Ebesia. El Ittihad was Saudi. Omo de offer akwa Real Madrid say omo pay Dani Ceballos. Say Dani Ceballos the playing time of Real Madrid the better thing. El Ittihad so the offer Real Madrid say omo pay Dani Ceballos. Bayern head coach a friend say Vincent Kompany. Ekosia Bayern board ne say anko no die onu coach no ope Sancho e dey free Manchester United. Ana Bayern for board ne say there be Sancho no munye too convinced enti enya de omo Bayern for no ebetima sign Sancho e de ama go coach Vincent Kompany coach ne de ope Sancho Bayern board ne se there bi boy no endu sa level no na Xavi Simons enkomo no on say nyina nim say Chelsea no ma reach personal terms na ye say 2 clubs wo England ekọ na so ekosia Faustino Simons say omo pa brantie no yen nyina nim say anka team pa wo yi Chelsea free way e Man City na epe no ba yenye Man City say ye tete wo ni nyina no Arsenal ne Spurs afa ekire akwa kosia Faustino say abrante fan say Xavi Simons na ho nsem na say enti Spurs ene Arsenal ana fa ekire ko hu eye team a friend say Xavi Simons ne camp by Xavi Simons ama obi ati ase say obe free Leipzig no aba be PM e wo England a team ba ko pe anope so si akan eno ane Chelsea mete sana wo ye Villarreal ne Renato Viegas so story no na kin offer na o de ko ni say ne sitie Villarreal for no offer ene o de akoma Chelsea no eye 24 million euros 24 million euros and a guarantee fee and a Villarreal for propose de akoma Chelsea add-ons eba be ka ho na ekọ 30 million euros enti guarantee fee ne add-ons ni nyina no Villarreal for so betua 30 million euros and the ama Chelsea by guarantee fee ni 24 na omo the future sale on no 10% on besa dia shame e the ama Chelsea omo expect say Chelsea betimaje o sa be a story be about Iñaki Pena ana komu ebai ame no ka say the oye no Girona for so aba enti say Iñaki Pena na akwakoye 2 clubs komu ASS Fabregas ana Girona a omo Spain omo na epe Iñaki Pena na diama say Girona for na ba ni nyina na ye say omo first choice goalkeeper Gazzaniga ken over 33 years dia water bench 1 Carlos over 37 years Gazzaniga ni mpokura ne first game of La Liga di record enti eno na ama Girona for hu ne say Gazzaniga over 33 na 1 Carlos over 37 na wasa omo pe goalkeeper ni age no form na ama Girona for akose omo pa brante friend say Iñaki Pena e dey free Barcelona new offer every Newcastle akọ game of Brentford for Wisa na new offer no 35 million pounds add-ons 5 40 million pounds
okay.
And a Newcastle for Edeko Wisa Adrian Rabiot komo no unse no ebedi bebre Galatasaray for so approach Adrian Rabiot
omo pepele bia na
unse no
Galatasaray omo amalenke omo jesi anya so
dodo no omo pe Gundogan na Gundogan de na you slow
okay
and omo say no mo nkonkofa Adrian Rabiot by only AC Milan de say AC Milan for a proposal swap deal Ismail Benasser enko Olympique du Marseille nanka Adrian Rabiot nimbra AC Milan nti ken kakre free also so airman na
ye fairness
oko Arsenal you say Arsenal edge information about Ademola Lookman
omope
yes Arsenal edge information about Ademola Lookman and omasa a propose ediama Aston Villa say omope Morgan Rogers Aston Villa so abo Arsenal 80 million pounds
and Morgan Rogers abo no
80 million pounds
80 million pounds
AC ne Boniface and Sheya Rasmus Højlund ni AC Milan ne bebo no AC Milan offer mo dia kwa ewie ya for Boniface loan option to buy 30 million euros
me that say Kwame Jela Odosembra Rana be remu kakra ma me. Na Ademola Lookman de na asem de ya papa. Ya de say ni agency nam na omo share team bia na omo bisa say umpe African Football of the Year.
The catch will say how they've behaved throughout the transfer markets, you know. Me extremely disappointed in them because he's been excellent in the last 2 years and proper profile because wabo Bundesliga da or Bundesliga experience or Premiership experience or the Italian Serie A experience waje African best in tinka ope profile inka wo kofa we yemu nhyehyɛ bebra it should have been Ademola Lookman, but how they have behaved
Anya no be na Sesko.
They are too desperate. Pacho say
Sesko ye bi ba wanya de.
Sesko na why na Pena Arsenal were too desperate for a striker.
Okay.
And an uncle for no so omunton and were forcing the way out. But wait there, ya the nam. And right, she may say Manchester City sell Omuka catch Manchester City says Savinho qua and they are dealing with Lookman woho. Just say every club they are offering the ball as if say boy nena a desperate to leave. Arsenal issue Abasi say Kai have it. Kai na umpra with Chelsea sao. So better say Kai have it a pro with Chelsea acha less than 1 month now aba. Last season, or may say 18 games at the man Arsenal hamstring injury. Only for him to come back and was also a preview. In Sisawa Arsenal fan. The next thing you will say, Andre Better should go into the market and get Arsenal another center forward. And yes, sir. Arsenal are turn on him at wiki. Arsenal are Victor Gyökeres and Anuya Diaba. Yet the Arsenal fans are not content. Here problem I want to say. Diocese Kakese wa Arsenal. Kai have it. Kai edge £280,000. The second highest paid player of Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus, £265,000. 1 and 2, It's wage bill. No? If Arsenal are not careful on the flouncing financial fair play, forget to say Arsenal are unable to sell players. Maybe what I say. Say Arsenal team tonwa na or balance financial fair play books no. Say what don't do no Tavares and what on Marquinhos omu nyina sika be £10 million. Omu so enketew. Inti say Ademola Lookman conversation say Arsenal betimi akọ market mu akọtọ bigger. Chase a place to be a free club with mu ko. Say Ademola sam na dey yeah. It is what it is. Ken, last season the difference between Hans Flick's Barcelona and Real Madrid for Carlo Ancelotti's Real Madrid, they say, seems a defended low blocks against them. But Barcelona for a baller, Omudre ni wa, who say a team and a yasha ye question go. It's everyone runs into space looking at how to create chances. Carlo Ancelotti, a Drumrebi. Na Real Madrid fans ne omu boo no because Madrid team no omu carry ball ni drew anim wa na aka individual brilliance the ball can ma Mbappe ye bi ma yen hwe near the ball na koma Vinicius Junior ye bi ma yen hwe unlike Barcelona there na ultimu say Lamine Yamal for ball okati in okoye cross am obi ultimu say a calculated plan ya yen wo dressing room ya yen wo training grounds and the aba park no so but Madrid there no ya the ball no control anim wa ya the ball ma Vinicius Junior Vini show your brilliance, let's see. Kylian Mbappe shebibi into individuals na quite individualisms ewo Real Madrid team no. That was the problem Xabi Alonso needs to fix and until they find by okay. So if this is the problem, Xabi Alonso be fixing the same. Initially, time Xabi Alonso ebano. Na plan say inka onko club World Cup. Omoma Santiago Solari enko club World Cup no. Na Xabi Alonso emra later on by pre-season. Aye Real Madrid for the forcing the onko club World Cup. Na me sure pa say obi otu no force onko club World Cup no aboa no. Ko benu no hu brutal. nka afei ɛna nka obehu boys no suban pa Club World Cup no coin no odi esua ne me bebre me kai ne first game of Club World Cup about 4-3-3 and odi Rodrygo goes e call right wo Inti Club World Cup yen so any afa Rodrygo goes mo bebo Vinicius Junior mo bebo nyeme see wo Club World Cup any kwan a Paris Saint-Germain e fa so nane wo mo 4-0 no na coach be sua bebre e di free enyema na wa ba opeso kire boys no it would take time. Now it take time. Unlike Bayer Leverkusen, either a Jabi Alonso's rules or the highway. When Sianwa or Chawadiana one far. Obeko. Jabi Alonso knows very well. Sir Bayer Leverkusen system no. And Real Madrid. See, at Jabi Alonso, the players needed to adapt to the coach instructions. At Real Madrid. Players needs to adapt. Nemom, I was saying Jabi Alonso also he needs also to adapt to the style of the key players. Come on, I mean, you didn't what I say. Jabi Alonso, I will Leverkusen, dear Ken. With all due respect, star players, man, they need to listen to Jabi Alonso when he speaks. But at Real Madrid, but I was a coach, so I adapted kakra. Me can't you say early days yet. I am hoping that things will work out. But you see what Jabi alone, see what Carlo Ancelotti mremuno. Bibi any wasasa. Me can be any wasasa. And how they build up. But a dim hof Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, the guys na jina ni bono. De bia mo pesa bo ne beto mo no wan kasa ye bibi. Sa na me mehu. Now it takes time. Just a coach in the works out as I saw you money be because look here pre-season won Madrid 4-year pre-season now no more against Lehanes or the Vinicius Junior Koto right or maybe and you know the story in the bar say or the Vini try as the right winger and Omar Kylian Mbappe elbow on the left wing and Obo Gonzalo Garcia that game boys on the floor pay poto I will train grounds for Vini he was not happy playing on the right wing. And the coach in the cupboard real and also now. So if that is going to be the situation there, my main Sano because Trent Alexander-Arnold at the right back onim take. It was also called Vinicius Junior or right wa. And the Madrid for me who right wa because Obumi and Nuna be no kwako buana yonko. And yes, let me change it. And no Ibrahim Diaz to right wa. I know people are not happy. But Ibrahim Diaz playing at the right side is to make sure say Obebua Trent Alexander-Arnold because clearly about defending a Obre Yenyanko baby awu the way Trent or suffer defensively no he needs to work that also out. It's the end of the Ibrahim Diaz akwakobo and omobo and low blocks there. Sometimes yenyina ball so enche but give the ball to me. Let me show my magic and then run me. No problem. Early days yet will allow the coach to grow. But with all due respect, and no Madrid who game also. Na say ye place edi film near the full the aba. Na say Rodrygo goes at the bench near Franco Manstantuano so on member baller. Ken, I think say. Disrespect Rodrygo goes with all due respect. I know say guy no coach no Pena. But Franco Manstantuano and right here no be training no. They were free bench at the box no Rodrygo even a single minute.
Why are 4 training sessions? 4.
Yeah. Rodrygo goes a bedroom maybe no a man for will not feel sympathy for him again. It is quite obvious a coach on Pena.
Coach is open.
Se open wa o mani mo bo ni bi.
So I can be at it. So open up one game pay.
Anya one game pay. Since the Club World Cup. Well, anyway. Ken, kitwebi na me moving on. Mr. Samankan we are enye fair because the last time Barcelona and Mallorca came, you know. We discussed about refuse incident. Me say among for enye happy through Barcelona fans and never na see what game anymore. And now we're discussing Luis Monera. Decisions will take here against Mallorca for ni binya happy. Bako Lamine dia ni ekasa eye clear. problem be any ho. Name there was a bit of a problem with the Ferran Torres goal. And I didn't see a referee Adrian Cardoso. Na maybe chow for ni mienu miensa bi na wankasa wa judge. Honestly, miankasa na enra incident ni see ye no mensusu da. So omama ye other angle. One hwe ni a ebese sound narration kakra. Penalty ni ba ye no. Metiti bi echi na mso we dey clear penalty. Na referee ni call VAR ho no. Any VAR for no niema mu yi kire ye wo TV so no. Angle no mu yi kire ye no. Give me that angle na ehwe ade. The angle no mu yi kire no clear and obvious to say. Osasuna for defender the 9 ebo Kylian Mbappe. This is the angle. Intuition the 9 one abo Kylian Mbappe. Angle way and referee say penalty VAR for ni G2 mu. Name upon further views and further angles, clearly, say the decision the referee took was a wrong decision. And let me justify that to you. Join our television. So, Mimpe, Madrid, Nebas, and Komobiawa. Can't smell me the other angle. So, other angle say, Kylian Mbappe rather stepped on the foot of Osasuna for defender before Osasuna defender and then 9 ever ball Kylian Mbappe. Me pa what I say. Inti enye say the 9 ball Kylian Mbappe mom and the 9 ko see Kylian Mbappe 9 ko see Osasuna defender and 9 so. Rather Mbappe aircon no oye say all slip on and the 9 can we share television so a ntina me di picture evidence aba na enye we bia enye be Madrid ni Barca ni. Inti Mbappe 9 ekotia Osasuna player na 9 so first answer Osasuna playing and 9 ever ball Kylian Mbappe into a foul first to Osasuna. Because honestly, me share TV no, I thought it was a clear penalty, but me nyam other angle to can what here Wadaroma umpesa wankasa wo judge na here the Kent nyami shiraw into oh here. So this is quite obvious. Into honestly
Madrid for so butu no.
What was say?
I'm so butu player.
Obetu dey.
Obutu no.
Oh, David, never say we the wankasa wo hwe we television so clear. Mbappe 9 SC player ne now so first.
O na coach no class player no pra.
Yeah. Oh no, referee take him wrong. In fact, a bad decision.
But the point is say VAR for no e man say first angle no first image na. And then it is because almost show this. So almost show this image and say be different. Now VAR on e dey na ekoso. Me
say sankofo ne dey. Say image we no me dey man. And image we no show chair with TV so first.
Image we a penalty.
Image we a penalty. But when you the other image, I know say no, a wrong decision. Ken kids will be Garnacho.
You know first you
me pacho mati. Share. Manchester United for me worried about the situation. And at this stage, Garnacho is not helping Manchester United at all. Bayern Abba, Saudi Arabia Abba, Sikaba, boy ni so onko. Ama Manchester United for Matt Hargreaves, who is the chief negotiator, assessing negotiation terms. No, enkane na man use so budget 40 million. Say we instructed Chelsea for no say sikana Chelsea for G3 Arsenal for Noni Madueke 52 million pounds. No, the same amount of money on budget. Now, I am hearing say Chelsea are still insisting on 25 million pounds because they know very well say Garnacho say Chelsea no one over one more Chelsea or better Manchester United only youth team cry train that problem being no. Into Chelsea they have the trust of the player. That is why they are insisting on 25. This is my view. Here we are bullying. But we say Chelsea are trying to bully Manchester United. And the reason why I make us say Sancho last minute. No mind loan plus obligation. Each bit your penalty. And I mean who say El Canus. What Leicester City or Crystal Palace 32 million pounds. El Canus wait 32 million pounds. with all due respect.
Okay.
The last 2 years, Garnacho was 19 goal involvement. Noni Madueke was 17 goal involvement in the last 2 years. Take away statistics. Garnacho the last 2 years, vis-a-vis that of Noni Madueke. If Chelsea values Noni Madueke 50, MYG Arsenal 50. Now Chelsea, Manchester United edge 25, and then Manchester United have been shortchanged. It's my point in say 25 for the no. Boy, energy £50,000 a week. Manchester United can let him stay for 1 year. For so being so bet you 25.
£50,000 from.
It's Manchester United can afford to let him stay. 50 or nothing. Per this transfer market. Ken.
Real Madrid knew Osasuna. There were a few observations. Now, first of all, may I assure say Real Madrid supporters no adia no mo kwa hepa. Aside the 3 points on Bepeso Mubinyano, how Real Madrid was going to play. Me kasa because under Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid both games, any a lot of successes, any a lot of points, AJJ Champions League, any other prestigious trophies. But the Real Madrid supporter Beka Chelsea said, Carlo Ancelotti born I am she wom too much. Yes, started born now. Some Madrid beshe, some Madrid inche. I thought that you will be sitting on 10 tackles for 90 solid minutes. Just say a book game in every and some one with some Madrid are winning. Now Boato yem. It's how certain teams and as big teams are dominating in games, a possessive balls, no. I'm a person Real Madrid so be boss our born be. And the meeting Osasuna, a lot of the Real Madrid supporters knew say they are 3 points in a day. Madrid and Sabeka. But Madrid didn't say 3 points and quite ben on Befaso. Now Sabeka 3 points no. And I am sure so be or share boni be and how Real Madrid dominated the game, dominated play, possession. Any BBA our park and so no clearly. Ebema Obuato yem so your Real Madrid supporter. In terms of general play, there was a lot of improvement from Real Madrid. Ken, Adiaba Kwame Huye, I had the introduction of Franco Mastantuono. I was very happy how our coach introduced the player no, because so we'll be free a different place, probably a different continent. By Europe, no there are a lot of times two different football countries, systems different, environment different. It is a one year coach obey introduce you right into the game, sir. Now we are baba be a flop. Pressure be also. Among for Besha here to more count once. It will be here coach or be more that introduction. I hear the right path, the right way. Now the be establishing who games anymore. Any baby I'll find on hono. Now for what me about the games well. Eddie Ama club now baba be remno. Eti coach a friend says Zabi Alonso. Knowing this as a former player, and who say was so starting akwadani ye. And konko yes akwadani buy now the ne kwa rem. So umra no me bossa when to me more. Right from the starter, and a lot of pressure by player also. It's also how to introduce the new players into the game. And Master Antonio Bemu in the 68 minutes. I am sure so be an overborn be a dance here. How see wow supporters in the stadium hall, and that's those supporters who say, oh, a good player. Nabana wa banoba be good. Eddie Amatimo. It is because he got a coach or introducing the last weekend. Sorry, Manchester United. Any Arsenal game in Libya. Ken, Ubo's introduction of players into new terrains are very important. Arsenal had a striker, our Maton Victor Gyökeres. Coach felt said the problem on the striking department. Into a top striker they are. Looking at the numbers of the previous club and as a league mobile, and also introducing a non-starting game. And all then start here. Can you ball game new year? There was a lot of pressure and a backlash on the striker. Almost feels a one mono thing. Manchester United, on the other hand, and so introducing a striker Benjamin Sesko. But a lot of the supporters or football followers didn't talk about Sesko. Can you know why? It is because the Sesko am a 1 minute baby. It is a Oka Sesko as a one. Who the original so the Ajaja Sesko. But for Gyökeres or starting game no and only a lot of minutes. Into football introduction into new terrains are very key. Say player best settle, say unsettle. A toda ya coach in account. And how was he introducing Master Antonio? No, Mebo Zabi Alonso Abaso. He did very well on that score. But that introduction to Sonoken, I was a Kabibi, and the Rodrygo. I was also finding a way out of the Real Madrid team. Rodrygo na ye nimno no ball a obo. Se na ye start Ibrahim Diaz yaw. Na se Ibrahim Diaz be free me ye change. na yam fa wo mane de Bastantuono ne beba clearly was say send the signals be ma kudos to Real Madrid. The most important thing, at least first game of the season, I got 3 maximum points, and they were able to get it. Can Arsenal, the nemesis are for the past 3 seasons. Aha, Arsenal, Oman Premier League, you know. Aya say it is coming back to hunt them. Make us say Aya say it is coming back to hunt them because coach in the few said the problem pa number 9. Wakwa to Eucharist the number. And you was solve this problem no. Also have a problem ni wia. Eucharist as a striker. Ejina so obeboa ma problem na ye solve because when you put him in games, akaso no ni be she goal said the amount. But in the first game of boy against Manchester United, Abrante clearly onyan settle ye. Arsenal trusted number 9, even though onyan number 9. Eye Kai Havertz. Ono na abo Premier League for Arsenal. Aye who do obetimi aye. Last season Ken, over time Kai Havertz di praye. No about 23 matches na di ama Arsenal. On na ye top scorer or share 9 goals. O praye no bia ntimi ama me sane ho. On na ye top scorer ma ye season no. Even though ye season no ntimi ambobium. Until clearly he's the best number 9 for Arsenal. Just a Jokeres be prove otherwise. But Jokeres na wabano. Pen first game. There is no guarantee say Chinchina can ever be fast this year. It is on Emfa. Nipa Arsenal rely on Kai Havertz looking at the numbers in the previous seasons. Because make last season 9. Last 2 seasons cannot share 13 goals in the league. And the demand Arsenal. Okay. But that striker na Kai Havertz no. Aye di ne hu nkobo sesia enso so pra. Enti se ekoba. Say Jokeres dia na amfa. Arsenal nyi obi oba rely on. Now, if you go back to last 2 seasons, back to last 3 seasons, and back to last season, our man number 9. Our no need to be Muma Arsenal, and more a lot of numbers. And I am sure so you Mikel Arteta. We be a very big of a warrior the amount. And until that make us say the nemesis of Arsenal for the past 3 seasons. Adia how mo anti me mo manji league for the past 3 seasons. No, back be hanti omo. Per reports, Pep Guardiola and Manchester City extended the contract of Rico Lewis to 2030. It is good. I feel it is a step in the right direction. Now, no other ye didn't come. According to the first game of the season, especially, actually, said this season, why are ready? So, Beboa Manchester City Bobo. He played 66 minutes. Ken on my assist back. Or completed 45 passes out of 49, 92% accuracy. And this is a 20-year-old boy. It is all about Manchester City. Now when your backlash be bring in the past, now when your opportunity, a fresh start into a new season. Now that kind of performance against Wolves are. Obia benya omujidi say another opportunity. Okay. And I feel that this is good for Manchester City because say Nunes best started time beyond par. Obey here quality backup with the performance of Rico Lewis de Mayer.